I'm Tony Lowe. I'm the Managing Director and Senior Vice President for GT Nexus in Asia Pacific. In Asia, GT Nexus has over 600 employees. We have presence in India, Sri Lanka, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, Shanghai, Seoul, and Vietnam, and now supports over 25,000 vendors that are on the platform. We have feet on the street. With over 600 people in region, that represents more than half of the GT Nexus corporate employee base. GT Nexus in Asia is experiencing incredible growth. We're working with the two key growth markets of India and China to help them understand how we can help optimize and make them more efficient in supplying the needs of their end customers, whether the customer be a buyer or the customer is an end user. For example, we're working very closely with the Retail Association of India, and some of the largest retailers in India become more efficient and work more closely with their strategic suppliers. We pride ourselves in working with a lot of the local buying offices of the US organizations. For example, we have a very close relationship with the Brooks Brothers buying office, whether it be the office in Hong Kong or whether it be the office in Seoul in Korea. That's one of the things we pride ourselves, the fact that we get to know and support the buyers, whether they are based in the US or whether they're based in Europe. GT Nexus is able to help the vendors solve issues that they face with their supply chain, whether it be through their pack and ship process, ASNs through to their buyers, or whether it be financing needs. Specifically, we have a vendor solution called Trade Express, which is specifically designed to help them. GT Nexus's Trade Express solution specifically targets the issues that suppliers face in terms of supplying a number of different buyers. So what we allow them to do is have one single interface to work with the different buyers. What that allows is to minimize errors in terms of working with different systems and different solutions as asked by the buyers. So we will have the vendor using one single interface to support a number of buyers. And this helps them be more efficient. It allows them to have reduced headcount, reduced training costs, and the feedback we've received from the vendors has all been positive. They love the solution. The buyers don't have to be on the platform. We have a number of vendors which work with buyers both on the platform as well as not on the platform. Our experience with the India market is their solutions, their systems facing the customer is as good as any solution you'll find here in the US. But what they're struggling with is their back-end system is still very manual. You still have a lot of the EDRs, you still have a lot of the emails, you still have a lot of spreadsheets going back and forth. So the GT Nexus solution allows us to help them automate all of that, to have a single version of the truth, such that it helps reduce the number of people they need to process this in terms of their accounts payables, in terms of their accounts receivable staff, and overall drive efficiencies and visibility to them as well as their vendors. We have people that provide the professional services implementation type work. We also have a great customer service organization which allows us to work with vendors in their local language. So we have multi-language capability, whether it be in Mandarin, Chinese, Cantonese, Chinese, Vietnamese, in Hindi or whatnot. And so from a support perspective, this is one of the foundational factors of GT Nexus, the fact that we have this feet on the street. At GT Nexus, we're seeing a huge amount of domestic growth in China and in India, but a lot of the factories are actually moving out of China and moving into other Southeast Asian nations such as Myanmar, Bangladesh, etc. So we also have feet on the street there. We have Salesforce there, which is there to help the suppliers that are based in those countries of Bangladesh, of Vietnam, etc.